speak loud. So, Paul, fill me in where we are, who we are.
Paul Gore, Port City Graphics. We're in beautiful Gorham, Maine.
How wide is this room here?
This room is about 10 feet wide.
Why'd you pick this equipment?
I picked this equipment because it would fit in this wide room. Not so wide room. But I've looked at lasers. I've always wanted a laser. I thought I wanted a plotter laser and was looking at different plotter lasers when I came across your YouTube videos, and I saw something magically appearing on some polar fleece and was intrigued and watched a lot more of the videos and thought this was something really unique.
For the embossing machine, that came first, right?
Yes.
Did you figure it out by yourself? What was the process?
It was
How was it?
pretty easy. It was we did have some training on it, but it was not very complicated. It was fairly quick, and once we got it up and running, it was fairly simple and intuitive to learn to use.
What was the reason you got both at the same time?
I liked the features of both machines, and I thought I really liked the etching, the idea of etching on apparel, but I also like the look of embossing, and I've seen embossing before, but not for quite some time, and nobody around here really does it, so I just thought it would be a nice compliment.
Hey, you're wearing something already, right?
I am. Yep.
Right there?
It's one of the first pieces we did, and came out great. It's it was a little tricky at first to try to figure out how to position things, but once we figured that out, the lasers help line everything up. It's pretty easy to use. You
were a fairly large business in this industry not too long ago, right?
True.
And you and I had a lot of business conversations. What was one of the topics that came up about growing, bigger, and?
You know, we started off small, we grew bigger. We got to our biggest point, and at that point, don't think we really made any more money than when we did.
What does that mean? Define that. How many people? How many?
We had 6 salespeople when I first came in here. I bought the building. I had probably another 6 people in production, and we had an automatic screen press. We had embroidery equipment. We had. We've always done promotional products. We're ASI. We do a lot of stuff, so we rely on a lot of suppliers to help with the things that we sell. But as we got bigger, it just seemed like we weren't making any more money, and we needed to get smarter. And we downsized, and making this purchase wasn't really something I had really intended to do at this stage of the game. I'm thinking, I'm on the downward side of my career, but I like staying on top of things. I like new technology. I like trying to offer things that nobody else can do. So that's what really appealed to me with this equipment.
Do you like the fact that it's tablet, iPad driven, all that stuff?
It's very simple. It's very touchpad. It's you don't really need to know a lot of programming. You touch it, it's fairly quick to learn how to use. And the software that we trained on was a little daunting at first, only because it was new. But once we get into it, it was pretty simple, and the operation of the equipment is pretty easy.
So all those people, all the videos previous to the 260 ones you watched, weren't liars?
No, and in fact, what I saw was a lot of regular people like myself that were just trying to do something different, and some of them were bigger, some of them were smaller, but I said, well, gee, if it works for them, it should work for us. And so far, we haven't. We've had an opportunity to talk to our customers about it. We've got samples that you sent us ahead of time.
What happened today with the police? What department? What happened?
People walked in from the local, one of our customers, the Gorham Fire Department, Police Department came in. We showed them some samples that we've done. They were pretty impressed with it, and it's something different that they hadn't seen before. So they're looking to do something different for show coming up, and I think that might be it.
Cool. So I appreciate it. Can I send you people who don't want to buy the equipment and want to do the work?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if they want one, you're going to what? Send them packing?
Well, you taught me that my time is a little more valuable now. So.
Okay, cool. Thanks a ton.
Thanks.
Bye.